Hi, my name is Rasti Jabbar. This is my presentation for Project 1. I will be walking you through what I have worked on and explaining the different parts of the project step by step. This project is all about understanding computational complexity and comparing the growth rate of functions. It's not about coding, it's more about analyzing the logic behind how algorithm grows and behave as input size get bigger. Let's start with section 1.1, computational complexity. Here, I analyze some nested loops to figure out how many times they run in total. There are 3 loops. The outer loop runs from 1 to n, so it repeats n times. The middle loop depends on the outer loop. It started at 1 and goes up to the value of I. The inner loop depends on the middle loop. It starts at 1 and goes up to j. When you add everything together, the total number of iteration grows as n3. So the complexity is O n power by 3. This means as n gets bigger, the runtime increases really fast because how the loops are nested. Next is section 1.2, observation of the rate of growth. I compare two functions, fn, which is quadratic function, gn, which is exponential function. I created this table to show how they grow for different values of n. For small n, fn grows faster. For example, when n equals 5, fn is 25, but gn is only 8. But as n gets bigger, gn overtakes fn. You can see this in the graph. The red line is fn and the blue line is gn. At first, the red line is higher, but later the blue line increases up. It grows way faster. And lastly, we have section 1.3, which is the formative feedback. I got some feedback from my tutor, Mehmet, and made a few changes based on that. First, I expanded the explanation of the nested loops in section 1.1 because the original version was too short. Second, I also corrected a mistake in section 1.2. I had written the wrong function for gn. Lastly, I asked if it's okay to include a photo of my handwriting calculation, and he said it was fine. And this is the picture of my handwriting calculation. Since there's no coding in this project, there wasn't any software testing involved. But I did double check my calculation and graphs to make sure everything is correct. That's it for my presentation of Project 1. Thank you for watching. I hope everything was clear.